Welcome back to Unlimited Recaps. Today we'll be diving into a thriller and action film from 2024 titled Twisters. The film opens with a youthful and energetic Oklahoman college student named Kate Carter. She wakes up her friends, Jeb, and her boyfriend with excitement. Kate's group of tornado chasers assists her in reaching her objective of receiving a college scholarship. As she tells the camera that she and her science team are going to do an experiment for a project on tornadoes, Jeb starts to record her. She adds that they are pursuing a tornado that is coming from the southwest in an effort to impede it by lowering its moisture content. She then gestures excitedly to a number of enormous yellow barrels behind her and says they have a sodium polyacrylate special chemical and a Dorothy Doppler that will help them stop the tornado. They soon get to their destination, where they successfully installed Dorothy after preparing a mixture of their special chemical. Kate's team removes the barrel lids, exposing the chemical to the rushing cyclone as the torrential downpour starts. While Dorothy is able to identify the tornado, one of their pals, Javi, who was left behind to provide them with some crucial information, finds something strange about the impending catastrophe. He sees that the disaster is getting closer to them at a frightening rate and that its severity is progressively growing. Before those unfortunate people can take any action, the tornado engulfs their car and brings them to a stop. He tells them to leave that dangerous position as quickly as possible. The four bolt from the car, terrified, running for their life. Addie and Prine are carried away by the fatal cyclone, while Kate is shielded from it by Jeb. Sadly though, even he falls victim to its lethal grasp. Is everyone alright? Do you hear me when I say, "Hey guys, you got to get out of here," Jeb screams. He tells Kate, "I've got you, but it's too late." After 5 years, Kate has given up on pursuing her goal. She works as an office employee in a tornado firm in New York and leads a normal existence, measuring the weather to forget her terrible background. But after 5 years, all of a sudden her friend Javi comes her and asks for her assistance. After working for a tornado radar firm for all those years, Javi informs her that he served in the military. "I could hear people, the noise, get your ass out of the street," he recalled. He tells her that he now possesses a more sophisticated radar for tracking the strongest storms, which he used in the military for searching for tornadoes. Now that everything is at their fingertips, he is adamant that he needs Kate's assistance to save lives. "No, I don't chase anymore," Kate answers. "The girl I knew, she'd be going into the storms while everyone else was running away." "I'm not that person anymore," Kate argues, responding to Javi. Kate initially declines, but eventually Javi tries to bring back those traumatic memories which are so deeply ingrained in his mind. He adds that he has never seen someone as courageous as her. He goes on to say that Kate has a unique gift for intuition that allows her to foresee impending tornadoes with ease. Kate walks out right away, unconvinced. Relentless, Javi sends her some news the following day of an impending tornado disaster in Oklahoma. At last, Kate caves and consents to join Javi on his quest, but only in order to aid her hometown's residents. Javi takes Kate to a location where numerous expert tornado tracking teams collaborate using cutting-edge machinery. He then presents Kate to the other members of the team, which include a strange-looking man named Scott and Tyler, a YouTube storm tracker who looks like a cowboy but is actually a scientist and a well-known influencer. As you can see, we have PhDs from all the top universities, including NASA, FEMA, NOAA, and WSG. The nomad, who goes by the moniker Tornado Cowboy, uses his notoriety to his advantage by selling t-shirts. A journalist who is eager to write about tornadoes has also accompanied him. When Javi asks Kate to forecast the tornado's course, she looks at the clouds and makes a wild guess about its orientation using a dandelion. At this point, Tyler tries to become friends with Kate since he thinks she's a big fish and wonders why a city girl like her is in Oklahoma. Thus, even though she is fully aware of the direction of the impending tornado, Kate gives Tyler the wrong impression in order to avoid getting in her way when he asks her about it. Meanwhile, she is accompanying Javi and his group in heading west, which is the exact direction in which the tornado is approaching. The city girl is knowledgeable. "Ben, perhaps with enough effort on my part, I too could become a tornado wrangler." To adequately encircle the tornado, Javi and his group divided into 3 groups. To obtain a 3-dimensional image of the tornado, they intend to install 3 separate radars. As soon as Tyler understood that Kate was playing games with him, he became overly astute and began to follow Kate and Javi. Since Kate and Javi must place the radar directly on the hurricane's face, Javi and his crew have set highly sophisticated equipment to anticipate the precise location, size, and speed of the tornado. However, this is clearly too dangerous. But as they got closer to the tornado, Tyler and his group overtook them. As usual, I have Lily, Boney B, and my main storm hound Boone ready with a drone. "Tyler, That was good, the tornado is moving. All right, with the overarching goal of evading the tornado, the cowboy records every action taken by Javi's crew. It appears that this is now a struggle over who gets there first. Now Javi and Kate find the entire situation amusing, but Tyler takes it too seriously. While Javi and Kate attempt to approach the tornado, Javi's team installs the radar while these individuals plant the first 2 radars. Kate starts having a panic attack as their truck sways and squirms, pleading with Javi to get out of it right away. Regretfully, Kate and Javi soon lose the tornado. It is rather astonishing for Kate and Javi that they are able to emerge while the friskily frolicking Tyler fires up firecrackers inside them, as something like this has never been seen before, much less videotaped. "Can you throw fireworks up a tornado?" you viewers ask me, and the response is in the affirmative. Tyler is undoubtedly a well-known nutcracker, and Kate regrets letting Javi down by ruining the surprise. She is reassured by Javi, though, that he is aware of her experiences from 5 years ago, and he advises her not to fear because there would be more tornadoes soon. Javi and Kate discuss the upsetting recollections as they make their way to the motel. Though Kate is too tired to spend more time with Javi, she is eager to get to the motel as soon as possible. When she runs into Tyler in the Midway, he quips to her in a light-hearted manner that she attempted to fool him but was unsuccessful. After doing more investigation, Kate discovers that Tyler's crew is made up of a variety of people who aren't particularly experts on tornadoes but are nonetheless passionate about seeing them because they have experienced numerous natural disasters since they were young. Kate is skeptical of her statement, "I can always trust a guy who puts his face on a t-shirt." After Kate ends her day, she meets up with Javi and his group the following morning. It comes to light that Javi is, in reality, a businessman who assists others while also providing information to certain property owners. But it doesn't appear like Kate knows what he's planning. She tells Javi that they had to move swiftly to avoid the large tornado that is approaching them. Tyler, though, also exhorts his group to pursue the approaching tornado. He launches a drone into the air as his group prepares for a major pursuit. When Javi notices that 2 enormous tornadoes are starting to intensify, he asks Kate, relying on her numbers and intuition, if they should follow the left or right one, because he is certain that one of them would eventually vanish. Kate gestures furiously to the left tornado. Tyler tries to pursue them, but Kate and Javi are able to sidestep him and arrive at their destination. Tyler is traveling in the opposite direction from Javi and Kate, who are heading towards the left tornado. After getting close to the tornado, Tyler uses an automatic drilling machine to bury his automobile in the earth. But as soon as the tornado gets close to Tyler's automobile, its intensity decreases, leaving Tyler feeling severely let down. Kate puts the radar system around the tornado, but the powerful tornado quickly blasts that away with a gust of wind after Javi's equipment is set up on the scene. As the tornado whips away quickly in the direction of the closest town, Kate and Javi are stranded and are lucky to live. A shattered Kate discovers that the calamity still affects the entire community, even though it has passed away. She urges to Javi, with empathy, that they ought to assist the townies affected by the disaster. After considerable persuasion from Kate, Javi eventually decides to assist. Javi and Kate are shocked to see how much damage the disaster has caused when they arrive at the scene of destruction. Kate regretfully informs Javi that they ought to have come here sooner. Tyler and his group are already assisting with the town's evacuation when Javi and Kate arrive. After Javi briefly departs from Kate, Tyler queries, "You even know who you're chasing?" For Kate answers, "What are you discussing?" When Tyler tells Kate that Javi is attempting to resell the homes that the tornado destroyed so that real estate speculator Marshall Riggs may profit from the tornado-damaged land, Kate is stunned. But Kate won't accept a word Tyler says, accusing him of being involved in the filthy game because she thinks he's selling food and other needs to those who are impacted. Kate finds out from Tyler's staff that as soon as he goes, Tyler is giving the affected people free rations and supplies, and he is paying for everything by selling goods. Arriving at her accommodation, Kate is completely taken aback and eager to learn more about Javi and his group. Distressed, Kate learns that Javi's true goal is to follow the storm in order to determine the extent of the destruction caused by the disaster in the city, which will allow Marshall Riggs to determine the amount of profit he could make. Riggs will be able to buy the destroyed properties for less money in this method, which will allow him to reconstruct the area and make enormous profits. After apologizing for upsetting her, Tyler approaches her and asks to spend some time with. Tyler believes that Kate has witnessed enough suffering and damage and that she now deserves to be happy. Kate agrees, saying that she needs a break. The two of them head to an arena to watch heart-pounding bullfights. Tyler questions if Kate had witnessed these confrontations previously. In response, Kate says that her village is not too distant from this location and that she was born in Oklahoma. There is an unexpected warning signal of an impending tornado threat while the show is still in progress. The audience believes the alert is bogus, so they are not concerned nonetheless. Kate and Tyler are unwilling to take a chance and participate in the evacuation procedure. Everyone flees to a neighboring basement in hopes of sheltering, but none is discovered, so the group hides in an abandoned motel pool in an attempt to escape death. It's a false alarm 9 times out of 10 times after the disaster passes. Everything is in ruins and debris. Nothing will ever be okay. Kate comes to understand Tyler's sincere desire to aid people. She also initially notes all the questionable things Javi has been doing to right under her nose when he approaches her. She refers to him as an opportunist who preys on the suffering of others and mentions the investor's evil intentions, for which Javi gathers information from the demolished houses and companies. When Kate arrives to her mother's house, discouraged and sad, she finds her mother surprised and delighted to see her after a long absence. However, she gives Kate a warm embrace when she sees how distressed Kate is. A flashback is displayed, revealing how much Kate used to enjoy experimenting with her boyfriend Jeb and her friends Addie and Prine. They had also made some tiny models of a community at that time when the houses are destroyed by a prototypical tornado. Kate is looking through those right now, bringing her memories back as Tyler shows up. Kate reveals that the tiny model is her science class project to Tyler's amazement. Tyler and Kate quickly rekindle their relationship. Later, Kate's mother also joins in, and over a filling meal, she shares some memories of Kate's early years. Kate becomes agitated by this and promptly exits the table, upsetting the dynamics of the tornado. Tyler and Kate's mother know about Kate's tragic past and have decided to let her go. When Kate arrives in the evening, her mother informs her that Tyler will be staying the night. Later, Tyler looks through Kate's old research, finding a book about using polymers to stop tornadoes. Kate tries to take it away, but Tyler reads on and is amazed by her idea. Kate breaks down, revealing that her research failed, leading to her friends' deaths when the polymer couldn't stop a real tornado. Tyler comforts her, saying it wasn't her fault. The next day, Kate offers to help Tyler with his tornado research. They load his truck with Kate's polymer and drive toward a tornado. Tyler throws the polymer into it, and to Kate's surprise, the tornado weakens but doesn't vanish entirely. It's discovered that the tornado absorbs sodium instead of moisture, making it less dangerous. Kate's mother helps her, and Javi soon joins in, apologizing for his earlier outburst. He explains that he only joined the firm for quick money but truly wants to help people. Javi provides Kate with scanned data to support her research, and she forgives him. After saying goodbye to her mother, Kate promises to visit often. Kate and Tyler set off on another tornado chase, with Tyler's team following her instructions to either slow down or control the storm. Kate offers to adjust the experiment to correct her past mistake. As a severe tornado hits, it destroys the entire facility and sets the area ablaze. Javi tries to help but is overpowered by the storm, which flips his truck and engulfs it in flames. Tyler and Kate guide locals to a large basement for safety. Meanwhile, Javi's partner Scott refuses to help, so Javi leaves him behind. Tyler and Kate arrive in town and start the evacuation, but the community is still reeling from the disaster. As the underground shelter begins to collapse, Kate sees the storm intensifying. Without hesitation, she drives Tyler's car into the cyclone, leaving barrels of polymer in her wake to execute her experiment. "Come on, Tyler, please." The tornado hits the polymer and slows down, saving many lives. Tyler and his team rush to Kate's overturned truck and find her with only minor injuries. Everyone thanks her as her experiment has finally succeeded. Kate says her goodbyes to Tyler, Javi, and her family before heading to the airport to return to New York. However, Tyler isn't ready to let her go. He follows her to the airport, where they learn flights are delayed due to strong winds and another storm. The film ends with Kate and Tyler teaming up to face yet another impending disaster. I sincerely hope you found the recap entertaining. If so, please remember to subscribe, like, and share it in order to see more fantastic movie recaps. I appreciate you seeing.